Greetings, traveler. It seems for one reason or another you have found yourself in need of a god, a presence that will watch over you and guide you through trying times. Well, I am happy to show you the many gods that govern the land of Tarantine. Before we begin to describe the gods, it is important to mention that the gods are not inherently good or evil. They are only beings that seek the utmost of their domain. Take the goddess Pandemi, a being of longing, love, and lust. She leans to neither side, but only seeks that her followers are committed to her virtues. This is seen in a mad king who conquers a continent to prove his love, or in a simple bard playing a song for the lovely lad that has caught their eye. For better or worse, the gods seem impartial to who they give their blessings to, as long as they pursue the god's domain. So, as we go into this journey through the core 16 gods that watch over Tarantine, I ask you to think about who you are and if your goals and the god's desires align with one another. The Raven Queen, also known as Novia, goddess of passing secrets, protector of death, and defender of lost souls. It seems that she is the exception to the rule that gods do not physically intervene with the material plane, as she is a resident of it herself. Mother of all Keyjin, it is still unknown what connections this god has to the Hells. Followers of Novia typically fall into two categories: Keyjin, who have grown to worship her all their lives, and Gravekeepers, those who wish to help those who cannot pass to the afterlife and plan to keep some secrets to their grave, will find her to be an apt god to follow. Her domains include darkness, death, arcana, solidarity, and twilight. Now we move on to the Sisters of Love, starting with Pandemi, the goddess of love, longing, and lust. A relationship has many stages, but Pandemi loves the beginning. The intense love of those who first swoon, the longing of lovers apart for even a day, and the lust they have when they see each other again. Pandemi loves it all. Followers of Pandemi are rarely predictable, just like the beginnings of a relationship. But those that have stuck with her know excitement like no other. For those who seek the passion of a budding romance or cannot be tied down easily, may find Pandemi to be the god they seek. Pandemi's domains are that of beauty and war. Next we have Areia, the goddess of war, care, and relationships. Areia is known as the goddess of war, and those that fight seek her blessing so that they may one day return to those they love. But beyond that, she is also known as a god of persistence. Areia guides those through the middle of their relationship, every moment between the first sparks and the honeymoon. It is through a long battle that people get to marriage, and Areia wishes to see them succeed as best they can. Those who seek consistency and do not waver from just one declaration of war may find her uniform the most comforting. Her domains include beauty, knowledge, life, nature, order, protection, strength, and war. The last sister is Urea, the goddess of commitment and marriage. Urea guides those that have seen the battle's end and came out better for it. They see the challenges ahead and believe that they will only improve their situation. She protects those in marriage, and so most of her followers have committed themselves just as much to her as their partners. Those committed to another may find Urea to be the protector they seek. Her domains include beauty, peace, protection, and unity. Evtin, the god of science and progress. Evtin, born of the love of two inventors, guides those who pursue new and innovative science. Those that follow them are typically inventors, engineers, and mad scientists, always at the cutting edge. If creating new things and experiments are your forte, then Evtin may be your god. Their domain is the forge, though some do follow them in trickery. Corlo, the god of forge and fire. Born of the primal urge of creation, Corlo is the flame that fuels the craftsman's desire to create. His followers are those who work mainly with their hands to create natural and magical items. If your commitments lie more with your forged in other people, Corlo may be for you. His domains are destruction, forge, nature, order, and strength. But some clerics of war also follow him, praying for their weapons and armor to endure. Bringer of tides and controller of weather, Dhelnos is a god for the lovers of nature that tend towards the sea and sky. As one of 3 gods of nature, Dhelnos followers find themselves most in tune with their feelings, since like their god, their power is derived from bringing out certain emotions. If you have a strong control over your emotions or have a love for the sea, becoming a follower of Dhelnos may be for you. His domains are nature, tempest, and some clerics of order follow him for better control over their emotions. As the second god of nature, Vaytyx, the god of thunder and storms, is the angriest. Considered one of the more temperamental gods, Vaytyx does not tend to favor any of their followers for an extended period. If you desire raw destruction and power while still being aware of its effects on nature, Vaytyx may be for you. Their domains include destruction, nature, and tempest. The final god of nature, Yeyr, reigns over forest and wildlife. When people think of nature gods, it is most likely to imagine Yeyr first. His depictions vary from centaur to satyr to actual deer, but he always keeps some part of wildlife in him. If your goals are to protect nature or to become more one with it, Yeyr may be for you. His domains include life, nature, and order. The reason some say a horse will never betray you is because of Obris, the god of duty and horses. Mostly seen as a god of control, Obris is also appreciated as one of nature. If you are a strict follower of a set of rules or have a keen fondness for horses, Obris may be for you. His domains include nature, order, and strength. Mess, bringer of the sun and goddess of travel. As the sun is seen by everyone in Tarantine, everyone is also aware of the goddess that brings it there. Mess's followers are many in number and not hard to find in any city you may travel to. If a fondness for travel or worship of the sun and light is your fancy, then Mess is for you. Her domains include city, life, light, tempest, and twilight. Ida, the goddess of knowledge and order. It is thought that when language was invented, Ida was born, but others think that the first tribes were instead what gave birth to this god. Ida's followers are known to be dogmatic, believing in the natural order, deeming what happens should happen. Their primary focus is on collecting and recording knowledge and history. If you enjoy collecting such knowledge and maintaining the status quo, then Ida may be for you. Her domains are knowledge and order. Rhin, the god of beginnings and ends, is thought to be the unification of the gods Row Beg and Row End. The god is believed to be sealed in a place so dark not even Mess can bring her light. The few followers they have lack the divine power to become clerics or paladins, but are known to be strong fighters wielding battle axes and great axes. If you desire a closer community or wish to learn more about the beginnings and end, then the gods Rhin are for you. Their domains are death, grave, life, and twilight. Anye, the god of fate and creation. Long ago, Anye controlled all parts of fate, but was taken advantage of by his own creation. Now more strict about how and who he lets use his powers, his followers have become staunch in their dedication to the god. Joining Anye would be wise if you have a fierce commitment and a trust in the fate Anye sets. His domains are ambition, arcana, city, forge, and life. Take no joke will this god. Yone, goddess of chance and mischief, is more similar to a god of death than Novia herself. Yone, originally a creation of Anye, stole her powers from said god to become the goddess we know today. Her followers cause constant mischief and destruction in the lands of Tarantine in service of their goddess. If you can see the potential of every moment or have an innate desire to cause mischief, then Yone may be for you. Her domains are that of death and trickery. Yen, the god of coin and ego. Yen's followers are people that pursue their ambitions with reckless abandon, as doing so is the purest way to worship Yen. If you wish to pursue your passion, sometimes with your life on the line, or you just love money, Yen is for you. Their domains include ambition, city, trickery. With that, we have covered the major pantheon of gods. If none of these gods were what you wish to worship, then you are in luck. While these are the main gods of our great lands, there exists a god for almost every facet of our worlds. So no matter where your search for religion may go, we wish this primer was a helpful aid. Good luck to you, traveler.